Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Clarinda Softball Stadium here as we get ready for Game 2 of this fun doubleheader matchup between 5A Dowling Catholic and the home team Clarinda Cardinals. The game has already started. Ellie Olson, the left fielder for Dowling Catholic, hit a single to left, and she's currently sitting on first. And now Madison Nagel, the first baseman, is up to the plate. Clarinda did lose Game 1, 11-1. Their solo run was a solo home run from Janessa Wolseley. And they're looking to really bounce back in this one after that 10-run loss, as Madison Nagel up in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Pitching tonight for the Cardinals is Addison Wagner. As Nagel looks to bunt, foul ball, 2 balls, or 1 strike now. Wagner on the year pitching. She's pitched in 4 games. She's got a 3-1 record. She's allowed 18 hits, 17 runs. 9 of those are earned runs. She's walked 4 hitters, and she struck out 12. As she gets Nagel swinging and missing at that one, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Madison Nagel on the year has 11 hits, 9 of those are singles, 2 doubles. She's drove in 2 runs, and she's scored 9 runs for herself. She's had 27 ABs. She swings and misses at this one, so Addison Wagner able to get strikeout for out number 1 here in the top of the first. Now Kylie Metesky, the shortstop, up to the plate. Metesky, a sophomore on the year, has 14 hits, 6 of those singles, 3 doubles. She's also hit 5 home runs, and she's drove in 14 runs, scoring 10 herself. Wagner's 1-0 pitch to Metesky is called ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Ellie Olson is on first for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Metesky drives that one down the third baseline, foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. If you've been following Alex and I, we just did that 3 o'clock start baseball game. We had to wait a little bit to start because the game 1 this one had already started, and now we're doing game 2. As Metesky does hit that one deep and directly over center field for the first 2 runs in this one. Kylie Metesky, a 2-run home run in the top of the first.
Good way to get started for Dowling Catholic in the second game.
Yeah, they really picking up where they left off. Scored 11 runs in, I believe, 5 innings. There in that first game. I think it was a 5-inning. I think they called a run rule after 5 innings. I don't remember if it was 5 or 6.
I think it was 5, yeah.
Regardless, 11 runs, 5 innings is a good feat for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Abby Johnson, the second baseman, steps up to the plate now for them. Johnson, the sophomore on the year, has 13 hits. 7 of those are singles. She got 2 doubles, and she's drove in 9 runs, scoring 8 for herself. As the bases are cleared after the Kylie Metesky 2-run home run, 1 ball, no strikes on Abby Johnson. Wagner able to force a strike in there. 1-1's the count. Wagner's pitch low for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wagner's 2-1 pitch is hit on by Johnson. Deep to right field, and it's going to drop behind the right fielder, Maddie Cole's head. Johnson's going to go all the way to third, and it'll be a triple, stand-up triple there for the second baseman, Abby Johnson. That brings up now the third baseman, Kaylee Winter. Winter, the junior, on the year has 9 hits. 3 of those are singles, 2 doubles. She's also hit 4 home runs, drove in 4 runs, and scored 5 for herself. Wagner's first pitch to Winter inside low for a ball. The Maroons have a runner on third and only 1 out. As Winter hits that one straight to the shortstop, Bryn Isaacson, who's able to make the grab for out number 2. A line out from Winter to Isaacson brings up Molly Young, the right fielder. Young hits that one foul for a strike. So 0-1 is the count. Molly Young, the junior on the year, has 10 hits. 9 of those are singles, 1 double. She's had 1 RBI and scored 6 runs for herself. Addie Wagner has 1 ball, 1 strike on Molly Young. Johnson still over on third. Young pops that one up to center field. Center fielder Jersey Knight has to jump up for it, able to make the grab, though, for out number 3. So after a 2-run home run and a triple from Abby Johnson, the Cardinals are able to strand a runner on third and allow 2 runs here in the top of the first. We'll be back for the 1-2-3 hitters for Clarinda in the bottom of the first here on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where we go to the bottom of the first, where Clarinda will show Jersey Knight, Ripley Sunderman, and Annika Price. Pitching tonight for the Dowling Catholic Maroons is Gabby Holwager. Holwager, if I can pull up stats really quick, has pitched in 4 games. She's got a record of 2-2. She's allowed 32 hits, 23 runs, 15 of those are earned runs. She's walked 7, she's hit 3 batters, and she's struck out 5. That's the kind of stats you're going to have when you're facing those good teams there in 5A with like West Des Moines Valley, Southeast Polk, Waukee, and Pleasant Valley, who's the 1A or the number 1 team there in 5A. Not sure which ones Holweger did pitch against. Regardless, Jersey Knight, the center fielder, steps up to the plate for the Cardinals. If I can pull up her stats here in just a second. Jersey Knight on the year has 10 hits, 5 of those are singles, 2 triples and 3 home runs. This one's going to go all the way to the center field wall, where she will be safe on second for a double. So Jersey Knight gets things started for the Cardinals after allowing 2 there in the top of the first with a double.
Now to bat number 30, Ripley Sunderman.
Which brings up the catcher, Ripley Sunderman, one of the seniors on this Clarinda roster. She's got 12 hits, 9 of those are singles, 2 doubles, and a triple. She's also drove in 9 runs, scoring 12 of her own. Sunderman's first pitch from Holweger is outside for a ball. Jersey Knight with a ton of speed is a dangerous base runner for the Cardinals on second right now. So in scoring position anywhere, if Sunderman's really able to put this one in play, Knight's going to be able to make something out of it. Sunderman does swing and miss at Holweger's second pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Sunderman swings and misses at that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Did you mention that speed with Jersey Knight? She has multiple state appearances with the track this year, and she
state medalist there in a couple different things. As Sunderman hits that one directly to the third baseman, Kaylee Winter, who makes the play at first, but Jersey Knight will take third, so Sunderman will be out with the fielder's choice.
Now to bat number 13, Annika Price.
But she does advance Knight to third. And that brings up Annika Price, the third baseman. Price, the sophomore, has 17 hits, this year. 10 of those are singles, 6 doubles. She's also got 1 triple. She's drove in 7 runs, and she's scored 11 for herself. She watches a ball go by for the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. And again, with Knight on third, if Annika is able to put this one anywhere in play, it really could, or probably could score a run. Only 1 out for the Cardinals. One ball, 1 strike for Annika Price. The pitch from Holweger. Price hits that one deep to center, and it is going to be gone. A 2-run shot for Annika Price directly over the center field wall. Ties it up here in Clarinda at 2 apiece.
That was a nice way to get this game started for both teams. Two home runs just in the first inning alone.
Absolutely. Both these 2 teams having some success early on at the plate. I know that's something that Clarinda's been able to do definitely all year long. They've had that success at the plate, and in an interview, Coach Knight said that he was very proud of his girls so far for the way that they've been able to hit the ball. That brings up Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop. That was, by the way, Annika Price's first home run of the year. Bryn Isaacson on the year has 13 hits, 9 singles, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run. She's also drove in 11 runs and scored 11 runs for herself. As she watches ball 1 go by, Clarinda with a big opportunity here to get up maybe early on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Isaacson watches a strike go by, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out for the Cardinals, but nobody on after the base clearing Annika Price 2-run home run. One ball, 2 strikes on Bryn Isaacson. Gabby Holweger's pitch. Isaacson pops it up. It is going to drop for a single. So Isaacson able to hit a center field single. Brings up Presley Job, the left fielder. Job, another one of the seniors on this roster. On the year, she's had 14 hits, 10 singles, 2 doubles, and 2 home runs. She's drove in 10 runs and scored 12 runs for herself. As Holweger's pitch is in there for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Isaacson on first for the Cardinals.
For Clarinda to stay in this, they need to continue their base hits and just remain on base and not have mishaps like that and almost get out.
Alex Curtin, the catcher, just tried to throw it down to first base at Brent Isaacson. Isaacson able to get back in time. Isaacson maybe slipped up a little bit there trying to get back, but she was able to get back in time. Job swings and misses at that one. She goes 1, 2, 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and Hallwager gets her first strikeout of the game, which brings up Janessa Woolsey, who hit that solo home run there in Game 1. She was the only scorer for the Cardinals in Game 1. As with 2 outs, the Cardinals have a base runner on first in Bryn Isaacson. This is a little bit of a freshman here with Isaacson at first. She's a freshman, and Woolsey is also a freshman. That's something you like to see for this Clarinda roster. Is they have a lot of talent at the younger underclassmen.
When we watched last year, they only had 1 senior that was going to graduate, and we knew that this team was going to be amazing this year, and they've kind of shown so far. You know, you can't really show that with a 5A school with Dowling Catholic, but in the 3A, I feel like they could go far in the playoffs.
Yep, absolutely. Woolsey swings and misses at that one for strike 3. And out number 3, we go to the top of the second, where the Dowling Catholic Maroons will hit their 7, 8, 9 hitters. We'll be back for that here in Clarinda on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer, 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back here into Clarinda as we go to the top of the second in this matchup between 5A school Dowling Catholic Maroons and the Clarinda Cardinals. Currently tied at 2 apiece as the Dowling Catholic Maroons get set to bring Gabby Holwager to the plate. Holwager is the pitcher tonight for the Maroons. She just got out of that tied inning there with 2 strikeouts that were really big, kind of looking to make this game a little bit easier on herself here at the plate. She fouls that one to the left for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Holwager on the year has 10 hits. All 10 of those are singles. She's drove in 1 run, and she scored 1 run for herself. As she watches a ball go by, 1-1 is the count. Wagner's 1-1 pitch in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wagner just misses outside for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. When you talk about the Clarinda Cardinals lineup this week of teams they were supposed to play, it was looking like it was going to be tough. You know, they traveled to St. Albert Monday. They got a victory there in a tight one. Yesterday they were supposed to play Creston. That game does get rained out as Holwager fouls that one to the left, and it'll stay at 2-2. That game did get rained out. It's moved to next Wednesday, the 12th. And then, you know, today they had this big doubleheader against non-conference opponent Dowling Catholic. Then tomorrow, they stay here. They're gonna play Glenwood here. It's a big Hawkeye 10 matchup as Holwager hits that one to Brynn Isaacson, the shortstop. Isaacson's able to make the play for out number 1.
Yeah, this, like you said, the schedule just coming up for Clarinda has just been, it's been kind of brutal for them. They're playing, you know, very decent teams in the Hawkeye 10, St. Albert, and then Glenwood tomorrow. And then you have to come here, your home field, and you have to play a 5A Dowling Catholic. That's just a rough week.
That's a tough schedule, and that Creston game yesterday would have been really tough for them, as Creston currently, I believe, sits at the top of the Hawkeye 10 hole, or excuse me, that was. Now it's about Alex Curtin, the catcher. She hits a single in between third and short. So the single from Alex Curtin puts a base runner on for Dowling Catholic and brings up Grace Nagel, the designated player today. She is hitting for Gianna Faculero, center fielder today. Wagner's pitch to Nagel is called ball. 1 ball, no strikes, with a base runner on first and 1 out. And like I said, they also finish off this week with a tournament in Creston. I believe that's a Friday-Saturday tournament. So just a lot of softball for the Clarinda Cardinals this week. But, you know, that's the kind of things that prepare them for the postseason. And I think that it's going to end up being good for them in the long run is, you know, when you get to tournament trail, there's not a lot of nights off. And you have to play sometimes back-to-back, and it can be brutal there too. So,
well, as you mentioned tournament, Clarinda just won the Murray tournament as well.
Yeah, they go back-to-back weekends with wins in tournaments in the Murray tournament and the home tournament, as Grace Nagel hits that one in between second and first for a single. Back-to-back singles puts runners on first and second for the Maroons and brings Dowling Catholic back to the top of their order, where Ellie Olson, the left fielder who singled in her first at-bat, gets set to hit. She did score on the Metesky 2-run home run. She fouls this one for an 0-1 count. And when it comes down to it, they're not in baseball and softball necessarily, when they seed you, they're not going to necessarily look at just your record. They're going to look at the types of teams you played. And this matchup against Dowling Catholic is really going to show out well when they are seeding for that tournament time. And I think that if Clarinda can kind of keep up this pace that they're setting at right now, you know, 10-3 on the year so far, they can definitely get seeded pretty well there in the tournament. We'll just have to see how they finish throughout the rest of the season, and hopefully, you know, where they finish out through the Hawkeye 10. Yeah. As that one hit by Olson is going to be a single.
You mentioned the Hawkeye 10. It's could be arguably one of the hardest conferences in any sport you think of.
I'd say outside of, you know, some of the Metro leagues, I'd say that it's definitely one of the most difficult. It's arguably with Creston and, you know, Atlantic this year. Shenandoah is always a pretty solid squad. It just kind of they're able to throw some teams in there. Lewis Central as well. You know, throw some teams in there that are pretty good, especially on the baseball side this year. That's where I think this year the baseball side is a little bit more difficult than the softball side, but both sides definitely intense. Madison Nagel steps up to the plate for Dowling Catholic. She's got the bases loaded after 3 straight singles for the Maroons. And 1 out, excuse me. That's going to be a pass ball that's going to score a run, advance the 2 base runners. So Curtin will score. Nagel will take third. And Ellie Olson will be on second. And Madison Nagel, the first baseman, is up 2 balls, no strikes in this count. The score is now 3-2 in favor of Dowling Catholic, as Wagner misses low and outside for a ball. This is a powerful hitting Dowling Catholic group, and Wagner trying to work around the zone, you know, not give him anything too sweet to hit with all the power. Try and make him reach, get a little off balance.
Now to bat number 30, Kylie Matesky.
That brings up Kylie Matesky. Matesky has the bases loaded. She did hit a home run in her last at-bat. 2-run shot over the center field wall. Metesky, this one drives it into the left field fence. Foul. No ball is 1 strike. The bases are loaded for Metesky and only 1 out.
For Metesky to get something into play right now, that would be huge for Dowling Catholic. But if she can get over the wall again.
If Clarinda is able to, hold her to, not allow anything, Metesky's going to pop this one up. Center fielder Jersey Knight's able to get underneath of it for the grab, but a run will score. Looks like there's going to be another out. Maybe. Maybe not. Clarinda kind of was in a situation there where, you have to, I'm not really sure what you could do in that situation. The base runner on first took off to try and get second. Base runner on second did not take off, try to get third. Are they going to say that was out number 3? I wonder if they're going to say that she didn't tag up the runner on third. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to call that because it was a force out. So I'm going to assume that's the only thing I can think of.
It's a little confusing there, yeah. I'm not.
Regardless, Clarinda heads to the dugout down 1 or 2 runs. We're not sure. We'll get that sorted out here for you. We go to the bottom of the second where Clarinda will hit their 7, 8, 9 hitters, Andy Woods, Maddie Cole, and Lily Merrill. We'll be back for the bottom of the second here on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream right after this.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where we did get that situation sorted out. Just 1 run scored for Dowling Catholic there in the last inning. It's going to look like Nagel did not tag up when she took home on the pop-up. And so they called her out at third for that double play. Ends the inning, and Dowling Catholic will just score the 1 run. It is 3-2 currently. Dowling Catholic holds the lead over the Clarinda Cardinals. But now up to bat for the Cardinals is senior Andy Woods. Woods is the first baseman today. On the year, she is hit on the, let me see if I can find it. There it is. Andy Woods on the year has 5 hits. All 5 of those are singles. She's drove in 3 runs and scored 3 runs of her own. She gets a strike on her early. No balls, 1 strike. As she watches strike 2 roll in. No balls, 2 strikes. Clarinda's got to kind of match that firepower of Dowling Catholic at the plate.
That's the one thing that Clarinda really needs to stay in this game. In that first game, Dowling Catholic was able to just get it everywhere and was able to get on base pretty much every inning.
Yep.
And if Clarinda wants to really stay in this one on this second game, that'll be the one factor. They need to at least get base runners on for every inning.
We know Dowling Catholic has the power at the plate to score some runs. We saw it there in the last game. We've seen it so far through 2 innings. Yeah, if Clarinda is able to just kind of hang with them there and match that firepower, which they can. We've seen it in games prior as Woods pops this one up to center field. The center fielder, Fukuro, is able to get underneath of it for out number 1. That brings up to the plate Maddie Cole. Maddie Cole, the sophomore lefty, has 15 hits on the year. 11 of those are singles. She has 2 doubles, 1 triple. She leads the team with 16 RBI, and she scored 14 runs. At one point, I believe she led Class 3A in RBIs. I think that was after last week. Not sure where she sits currently, but I know at one point last week she led Class 2A in RBIs. She's up in this count, though. 2 balls, no strikes early against Holwager. Holwager's 2-0 pitch to Maddie Cole is swung on and missed. 2-1 is the count. Holwager's 2-1 pitch to Cole is hit on and hit to left. That's the left fielder, Ellie Olson, who's able to get underneath of it for out number 2. So 2 pop-ups for the Cardinals so far in this one, and they're down 2 to their 9-hole hitter, Lily Merrill, the designated player today, who's hitting for pitcher Addie Wagner. Lily Merrill, another senior on this roster. She has 6 singles on the year, 1 double. She's drove in 7 runs, and she's scored 7 runs for her own. She goes down early in this one, 0-1. Holwager's 0-1 pitch gets Merrill swinging, and I think it was missing. Maybe fouled it back. Regardless, 0-2 is the count. Holwager's 0-2 pitch against Merrill is high for a ball.
You mentioned the seniors on this team. There's 4 of them to be exact, and that's pretty. And they all are significant roles into this thing, in this whole team. And next year, there's going to be a lot of. There's not going to be a lot of holes to fill, but there's going to be. There's definitely going to be holes to fill.
Lily Merrill gets strike 3 called, so that'll be the end of the inning. 3 straight outs there for the Cardinals. 1, 2, 3, they go. We go to the top of the 3rd here, where Dowling Catholic will hit their 4, 5, 6 hitters. We'll be back for that right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where they are currently down 3. Clarinda is currently down 3-2 against Dowling Catholic. Dowling Catholic getting ready to plate their 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Abby Johnson, the second baseman, up first. Johnson tripled in her last at-bat, her first at-bat. This one, she swings on aggressive early with it, swings at a high pitch, fouls it back for a 0-1 count. And of course, you're probably going to be aggressive with it after you just hit a triple in your last at bat.
You get a triple in the beginning of the game. You know what's on your mind is the cycle.
Right. Well, I don't know what's on Johnson's mind, but this time it pops up. She pops up to left field, and Presley Job, the left fielder, is able to get underneath of it for out number 1. Yeah, the cycle would be, that'd be something, that's for sure. I don't think I think in all the games I've ever done, I don't think I've ever seen somebody hit more than 3 for 3. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly, but I've seen some incredible performances, but none like that, that's for sure. Kaylee Winter, the third baseman, steps up to the plate. She popped up in her last at-bat. She's working with an 0-1 count. Make that 1-1 now. And 1 out, nobody on for the Maroons. Wagner's 1-1 pitch to Winter is called ball. 2 balls, 1 strike now. One thing that's also new for this Clarinda Stadium that I just kind of realized is I didn't realize they put up flags along the outfield fence. I don't know when that was done, but I haven't done a game yet this year, Alex, so I guess that would make sense.
Flags are a nice touch.
Yeah.
I mean, the softball field, it looks amazing. It's taken a turn for the past couple of years, and they've really made it look very nice.
They relatively newly just remodeled the whole thing. Is Winter lines one straight to Bryn Isaacson, who's able to make the grab for out number 2. That's Isaacson's second grab like that on a fly. I think the last one, the line out was from Kaylee Winter. So Kaylee Winter lines out to Bryn Isaacson twice so far in this game. And that brings up Molly Young, the right fielder. She popped up in her last at-bat. So far, 2 outs for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Clarinda's able to get out of this with no runs, no hits allowed. I think they'd be still, in that position where it'd be sitting nice. But Young does pop that one over the head of Bryn Isaacson, and she does take second somehow. I mean, that should have been a single, and left fielder Presley Jobe threw it into second. Young had to wait on it. Kind of lucky that ball was bobbled around, or in most situations, I think that would have been an out. I'm going to give that one a...
as you were talking
I'll give that a double, I guess.
As you were talking there before, you said that Clarinda was having, a no-hit inning, and that's happened twice to us today, where Karma's...
Yeah.
That happened during the baseball game, I remember, and then here.
I guess the announcer's jinx is totally real, as Gabby Hollowegger pops that one up to right fielder Maddie Cole. Cole's able to get the grab for out number 3, so no harm, no foul from that double there that we kind of jinxed. Clarinda goes to the bottom of the 3rd, down 3-2 here in Clarinda on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where Clarinda is currently down 3-2 behind the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Clarinda gets ready to hit their 1, 2, 3 hitters, Jersey Knight, Ripley Sunderman, Annika Price. Jersey Knight steps up to the plate first. She doubled in her last at-bat. Her first at-bat was able to get things going, where she was later hit in on an Annika Price 2-run home run. As Hollweger takes a look at tries to figure out the pitch. Knight steps back out now. She steps back into the plate. And Hollweger gets strike 1 in on Knight. 0-1's the count.
This would be a big inning for Clarinda to gain some momentum and just really surge away if they want to, be able to get out of here alive.
I'm sure Clarinda kind of thinking right now, first maybe tie this up, take that lead. Then we'll kind of see from then on out. But you're right, this is a big inning because you know what Dowling Catholic can do at the plate. We've seen it. We saw it in the last game. We saw it early in this game. Hollweger currently down in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike for Knight. Knight swings on that one, pops it up to the first baseman who's able to make a grab. That's Madison Nagel, who's able to get out number 1 in this one.
Now to bat, number 30, Ripley Sunderman.
Which brings up the catcher, Ripley Sunderman. She grounded out in her last at-bat, but it was a fielder's choice because she was able to move a runner. She was able to advance Jersey Knight from second to third. As she's currently up in the count. She just gets hit. She got hit by a pitch, so she will take first after that hit by pitch. Bringing up Annika Price, the third baseman, who we all know what she did in her last at-bat. 2-run home run over the center field wall.
Now to bat, number 13, Annika
Well, and
Price.
that's, it's set up right now for a, double wham. Hit two-shot home runs in the same game.
That'd be something, I guess. I'm not sure what exactly to consider. Or what exactly to consider that a two right.
I guess you're superstitious.
Bobby Witt, Royals against Cleveland Guardians game 2.0. I guess I don't really know, but as Sunderman does take off, she'll take second on the stolen base. So that'll be a stolen base there for Ripley Sunderman. Puts her on second and puts a runner in scoring position for the Cardinals with 1 out.
You say that is irrelevant to the situation, but they're having a pretty good season, aren't they?
Yeah, the Royals are. That game did get postponed today. I'm sure that series is one that is wanting to be watched by MLB fans everywhere, as it kind of shows who's going to take that AL. Not necessarily shows. We're still super early in the season, but that AL Central is a battle right now between the Royals, Twins, and Guardians. So that'd be something to kind of look out for. But that game got postponed from today to tomorrow, a doubleheader tomorrow. In this doubleheader, Annika Price currently down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Gabby Hollweger. Ripley Sunderman still on second. Only 1 out for the Cardinals. Hollweger's pitch from Price. Price pops it up deep to left field. And what a grab there from left fielder Ellie Olsen. And it's going to hold Sunderman up on second. So now 2 outs with the pop out from Price. Man, that was a great grab there from Olsen. That was at the fence. Olsen had to kind of catch herself at the fence.
I was going to say, I can't even see left field right now.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting setup we got today here in the press box. One of the most interesting setups I think I've done in maybe my 2-year doing this. That brings up to the plate Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop, the 4-hitter for the Cardinals. She singled in her last at-bat. She's looking to get something to drop here in the outfield where she could maybe score a run over with the Ripley Sunderman on second. As that pitch to Isaacson's inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Also going on next to us tonight, a lot of baseball here. Baseball, softball action here in Clarinda. The Clarinda A's are playing as Isaacson grounds that one to third. She is not able to run that out. Third baseman Kaylee Winters able to make the play at 1 for out number 3. So we go to the top of the 4th. Dowling Catholic currently leads at 3-2 here in Clarinda on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where we've got a fun non-conference matchup going on between the Dowling Catholic Maroons, who currently hold a 3-2 lead over the home team, Clarinda Cardinals. Up to bat for the Maroons right now is their catcher, Alex Curtin. Curtin singled in her last at-bat, or first at-bat, and she was also able to score a run, and that run was the one that gives Dowling Catholic that 3-2 lead here tonight. As Curtin watches a ball go by, 1-0 is the count. Curtin watches another ball go by, 2-0 is the count. Wagner's 2-0 pitch to Curtin. High for a ball. So the count is now 3 balls to no strikes. Curtin takes first on the walk. That brings up Grace Nagel, now the designated player today. She singled in her last at-bat, made it all the way to third. Clarinda was able to hold her up there, though. And Dowling Catholic puts one on with no outs. That grounder goes back to Wagner. Wagner makes a play at first for out number 1, but that'll advance Curtin to second.
Now to bat number 10, Ellie Olson.
Brings up Ellie Olson for Dowling Catholic. They're back to the top of their order. Olson has singled twice in this one. She was able to score in her first at-bat. The second one, she was held up at second. This one's going to get by the third baseman and shortstop of Clarinda, so it's going to score a run on a RBI single.
Well, Olsen staying consistent. That's 3 singles in a row.
Yeah, three for 3 currently is Ellie Olson. 3 singles. She scored a run. She drove in a run. And Dowling Catholic leads it 4-2. As now Madison Nagel steps up to the plate for Dowling Catholic. Nagel pops that one up deep to left field. Left fielder, though, Presley Jobe able to get underneath of it for out number 2 and hold up Olson on first. So that pop-up from Nagel leads to out number 2. Brings up Kylie Mateski. Mateski hit that home run in her first at-bat. She then popped up in her second. Mateski on this one, able to hit it deep, but it's going to go foul. And it was over the fence, just foul, though. Mateski showing that she She's in that 3-hole for a reason. She's got some power behind her swing. Mateski, this one, pops it up to Presley Job. The left fielder is able to make the grab for out number 3. So, Dowling Catholic scores 1. They lead it 4-2. We go to the bottom of the 4th here in Clarinda on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. We'll be back for that bottom of the 4th where Clarinda will hit their 5, 6, 7 hitters. We'll tell you who they are and how they do here right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where Dowling Catholic holds a 4-2 lead over the Clarinda Cardinals. Presley Job, the 5-hitter, the left fielder, up to the plate for the Cardinals. Job struck out in her first at-bat, looking to get back on track after that strikeout in the first inning. This time, pitch inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Job watches the ball go outside. 2-0 is the count. Holwager pitches to Job. Job pops it up. The second baseman not able to make the grab there. So Job will get on with the error. Big error there for Dowling Catholic. Puts a base runner on for the Cardinals. Brings up Janessa Woolsey. Woolsey struck out in her last at-bat.
That's just the one thing Clarendon needs to maintain. It's just getting runners on base. Doesn't matter how. Doesn't matter what. And get runners on base.
And scoring some of those runners as well. That'd be very helpful in this one. Down 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. This game is already looking better than that first game. I think at this point the last game, Clarinda was down 6-0. So they're sitting a little bit better than they were in that one. Not a little bit. They're sitting way better. Being down 2 runs and able to plate some is way, way better than what they were at.
Well, it's much better for us because in that last game, we'd have been sitting here just looking at nothing. Yeah. And at least we're getting a little entertainment in this one.
We're getting a good game in here. That's for sure. So far, Woolsey fouls that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Job's over there on first for the Cardinals. Woolsey wears that one, so she'll take first on the hit by pitch. 2 miscues now for the Maroons. Put 2 base runners on for the Cardinals. Brings up the 7-hitter, the first baseman, Andy Woods. Woods popped out in her first at-bat.
Now to bat number 19, Andy Woods.
Woods is, if she's able to really, with no outs, it's a good situation here for the Cardinals. They got runners on first and second. she's able to put this one in play. Maybe obviously avoiding that grounder to either the shortstop or the second baseman, because then you're in some ground into double play danger, and that's something you definitely don't want. But if she's able to put this one in play, you could maybe see a run come across. Woods watches strike go by. 1 ball, 1 strike now between Gabby Holweger and Andy Woods. Woods watches a ball go by. 2 balls, 1 strike. Holweger's 2-1 pitch to Woods. Woods fouls it straight back. So it'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Woods watches strike 3 go by. So that'll be another strikeout there for Holweger. Bringing up now Maddie Cole, the right fielder. Cole popped out in her last at-bat. Maddie Cole hits a nice hit down through second base. Job's going to try and get home, but she's not going to be able to make it there. So that'll be out number 2 as Job gets caught at the plate after the Maddie Cole single. Cole was able to take second, though, when they made the choice to throw it down to home, excuse me. So Job will be out at home. Woolsey will be on second, and Woolsey will be on third, excuse me, and Cole will be on third, bringing up to the plate the 9-hitter Lily Merrill, the designated player. Merrill struck out in her last at-bat. The count is tied, 1 ball, 1 strike.
For Merrill to get something in play would be huge for Clarinda, just because they have 2 runners in scoring position, and that would just bring this back to
get something to drop there in the outfield. You're probably scoring 2 runs because Maddie Cole does have some speed behind her as well. But Lily Merrill's going to ground out to first, and that's how the inning will end. Dowling Catholic still leads it 4-2 through 4 full innings. We'll be back for the top of the 5th right after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where Dowling Catholic holds a 4-2 lead over the home team, Clarinda Cardinals. Addie Wagner still in the circle for the Cardinals tonight. That brings up to bat the 4-hitter for Dowling Catholic, their second baseman, Abby Johnson. Johnson hit a triple in her first at-bat. Feels like we just saw her very recently, but because we did just see her in that last inning. She was their leadoff in the last inning. This one, she hits deep to left field, and it is into the tennis courts. Over the left field wall. That's a power hit there for the 4-hitter, Abby Johnson. I think, if I'm correct, that's Johnson's first home run of the season. And it tacks on another run for Dowling Catholic. They're up 5-2 now in this one.
You know, we've done baseball all year. This is the most home runs we've ever seen.
Yeah, I've seen one home run this year in baseball, and I've seen, was that three? Three now in this one?
Three from one team.
Is that 3 for Dowling? I think that's just 2 for Dowling, isn't it? Yeah, that's just Dowling's second. Metesky hit one in the first, and then Johnson's able to hit one way over the left field wall. I mean, that had some power to it. Regardless, now that brings up Kaylee Winter, the third baseman, who hits one off of Addie Wagner, and Wagner is down. See lots of smiles, though, in between that huddle around Addie Wagner, so she must be doing all right. Maybe just trying to catch breath or something. I mean, that was a pretty hard hit ball. I'm going to give her that. It would kind of not feel great to take off of. That would not feel great.
Anything to the shin hurts.
Yeah, that would definitely. But Wagner shows she's all right. She's going to stay in the circle. Get some quick warm-up pitches in really quick. That will put Kaylee Winter on first. I don't really know what to consider that. Single or an error. That was a really, really, really hard hit ball. I don't think there was. I mean, it would take a really, really, really good fielder to make that play, and even then, I think it'd be a really difficult play to make.
Well, that'd just be pure luck.
I think we have to call it an error, simply because it did hit Addie Wagner. But I mean, that was a hard hit ball. I'm gonna keep it simple.
If it were me, I'd have been out in an ambulance.
Yeah, I definitely would not be ready to pitch again. That's for sure. Then again, that's why we're sitting up here and, they're out there playing.
Washed up high school athletes.
Yeah, pretty much. As Molly Young pops that one out, she's going to be out at the third baseman. Annika Price is able to make the grab.
Now to bat, number 23, Gabby Holwager.
Which brings up the pitcher now, Gabby Holwager. Holwager grounded out in her first at-bat, popped out in her second. There is one out now for the Maroons. They've got a runner on first, and Wagner just about took another one. But it does go positive this time, ground into double play as Janessa Woolsey's able to make the play at second. Bryn Isaacson the shortstop, able to throw it down to first for the double play. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. 5-2, Dowling Catholic leads it here in Clarinda. We'll be back on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, everybody, as Gabby Holweger still in the circle for Dowling Catholic. For Clarinda, they look to get things going here in the bottom of the fifth, down 3 runs. They look to get things going with their 1, 2, 3 hitters, Jersey Knight, Ripley Sunderman, Annika Price, all up to bat. That is the second time that we have started an inning with the 1, 2, 3 hitters for Clarinda. That's kind of something to see. Or actually, that's the third time. I lied. That's the third time, obviously, with the first inning. So that's something to kind of look at.
Weird stats you find out.
Weird stats, that's for sure. Jersey Knight, the center fielder, steps up to the plate. She doubled in her first at-bat. She popped up in her second, as she looks to really get something going for the Cardinals, as they scored those 2 runs off the Annika Price 2-run home run in the bottom of the first and have been blanked ever since. Knight watches ball 1 go by. She also watched the strike go by, so the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. As Knight watches ball 2 go by. 2 balls, 1 strike now. You know, one thing, Alex, I wish that the baseball field would do. When you're sitting at the baseball field, you can see the softball scoreboard. When you're sitting at the softball field, you cannot see the baseball scoreboard because, you know, it's facing the wrong way. You know, that'd be kind of something that they should move the scoreboard from the baseball field from left field to maybe right or maybe even center. I don't know. Maybe you could see it from center. But that's the nice thing about being at the baseball field. Jersey Knight fouls that one straight back. Stays at 2-2.
I just think that they should just put another scoreboard out over there.
And we could see both. That'd be interesting. Something interesting, that's for sure.
Or, you know, in the gym at the high school, they have those big screens where they're just a big TV.
Yeah.
Why don't they just put that in center field?
That would be very. I just don't think you'd like to take the chance of mini softballs going off of that scoreboard.
I've thrown many dodgeballs at that thing.
I think it. I don't know. That would be interesting. Jersey Knight does ground that one to the third baseman, Kaylee Winter, who makes the play at first for out number 1 here in the bottom of the fifth. And it brings up the catcher, Ripley Sunderman, the senior catcher, committed to Southwestern Community College over in Creston. Going to play softball there. And you think that'd be weird, you know, playing Creston your whole high school career and then having to go play at Creston? Regardless, Ripley Sunderman does hit that one to the second baseman, Abby Johnson, who makes a play at first for out number 2.
I mean, yeah, that sounds it's a little weird.
I mean, you played Creston and you're a Hawkeye 10 rival, and all years of your varsity career, all years at JV, and you moved. I don't know if Ripley Sunderman played JV. I'm just saying. Don't quote me on that. She's been a starter for as long as I can remember, but.
Well, you'd know a lot of those people, and some of the Creston girls probably won't end up playing, collegiate softball, and
be something to kind of look for. Regardless, Annika Price, the third baseman, steps up to the plate. Annika hit a 2-run shot over the center field wall to start things off for the Cardinals. She then popped out in her second at-bat. She's currently up in the count. 2 balls, no strikes on Gabby Holweger. Holweger's 2-0 pitch is in there for strike number 1, so now 2 balls and 1 strike. Holwager's 2-1 pitch is inside for a ball. 3-1 is the count now. It's been a pretty good day of been pretty nice weather-wise today. You know, it could have been way worse, like yesterday where it was raining, and that's why the baseball game got moved to this afternoon at 3. Annika Price fouls that one left into the, or almost into the home dugout.
Well, like yesterday, it was beautiful all day. You could like do anything outside.
Till the
5 minutes of rain and your night is ruined.
It was way more than 5 minutes. I don't know if you were here. There was a nice thunderstorm for quite a while last night, and no way they were going to be able to play that game for sure. Softball got moved to next week. Baseball moved to this afternoon. Annika Price takes first on the walk from Gabby Holwager. I think that might be Holwager's first walk. Don't quote me on. Nope. Just kidding. That's her second. Just like I said, don't quote me on that. No, that is her first. I was right. Holwager's first walk of the day goes to Annika Price, who is now on first with 2 outs, and Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop, up to the plate. Isaacson, in this one, she singled in her first at-bat. She then grounded out in her second one. One is the count. Price is on first. 2 outs for the Cardinals. Holwager takes her time, you know, getting set, getting her tempo down in the circle. The 2-1 pitch to Isaacson. Isaacson pops that one up. Third baseman Winter is able to get underneath of it for out number 3. We go to the top of the 6th. Dowling Catholic leads this one 5-2 here in Clarinda on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Cardinals are taking on 5A school Dowling Catholic, who leads 5-2 in this one. And we go to the top of the 6th. Addie Wagner still in the circle for the Cardinals. Up to the plate for the Maroons is Alex Curtin, the catcher. Curtin singled in her first at-bat and then walked in her second. This one, she's going to ground out. Annika Price able to make the play. I think that was Annika Price.
Yep.
Third baseman Annika Price able to make the play at 1 for out number 1. Brings up Grace Nagel, the designated player today. Nagel singled in her first at-bat, then got out with a fielder's choice in her second at-bat. Wagner's 0-1 pitch to Nagel. Low for a ball. 1-1 is the count. Wagner's 1-1 pitch was outside, ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike for Grace Nagel. Nagel watches one go outside and low for ball 3 now. 3 balls, 1 strike. The hitter's count pitch for Nagel is called ball outside for the walk. So Wagner takes first, or excuse me, Nagel takes first on the walk. I think that's Wagner's 3rd walk of the day. And it looks like we're going to have a new hitter in today, right now for, oh no, it's still going to be Ellie Olson. Umpire having a quick conversation with Dowling Catholic head coach. Probably a pinch runner for Nagel, it looks like. It's going to be number 17. That's going to be, they're going to put Gianna Fukulo on first for Nagel. That's who Nagel was hitting for. I might have butchered that name. Excuse me if I was way off. Sorry to any Dowling Catholics. Sorry to Gianna. She does take second, though, so a pass ball allows Gianna Fukulo to get on second. Fukulero. I think it's Fukulero. Yeah, that's what. Again, sorry to any Dowling Catholic parent out there watching. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I do apologize. As that one is hit on hard by Ellie Olson. Brenda Isaacson's able to knock it down, and Fukulero is able to take third.
There you go.
So now that puts Ellie Olson. I think we can give that a. And we'd probably have to call that one an error if we called Addie Wagner's an error as well. You know what I mean?
Straight to the shin error.
I think that one we're going to have to probably call the same thing. It was a hard. Isaacson was able to knock it down, but Olson was able to run it out. That brings up Madison Nagel, the first baseman. Nagel walked in her second at-bat. She struck out in her first and popped out in her third. Runners on the corners for her with only 1 out. As almost a pass ball, Ripley Sunderman is able to corral it and not allow Fukulero to take home. And Olson does take second, though. As Madison Nagel fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike for Addie Wagner and Madison Nagel. Nagel does hit this one, drives it to right field. It's going to drop for a single and score a run. So an RBI single there for Madison Nagel puts the Maroons up 6-2 here in the top of the 6th. Which brings up Kylie Metesky. Metesky has popped up in her last 2 at-bats, but her first one, she was able to hit a 2-run home run. Gave Dowling Catholic that initial lead. Clarinda was able to tie it back up at 2 apiece. As that pitch almost got away from Sunderman. She's able to keep it there, though, and not allow any run home. Nagel will be able to take second, though. As that one is hit on to Annika Price. Price able to make the play at first, and nobody's able to score. So a big play there for the Cardinals. Now 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. And Abby Johnson steps up to the plate. Abby Johnson in this one, she had a triple in her first at-bat. She popped up in her second. And then she hit a solo home run into the tennis courts next to us. I guess not next to us, over the left field wall. This one is hit on hard, foul down the third baseline. one. Nice catch there from Annika Price. Jump up snag as she grabs the line out. 6-2 is the Dowling Catholic lead. We'll be back for the bottom of the sixth here in Clarinda right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Gabby Holwager still on the mound for Dowling Catholic. For the Clarinda Cardinals, who are currently trailing this one 6-2, they bring up to the plate their 5-hitter, Presley Job, the left fielder. She struck out in her first at-bat. She was able to get on with an error in her last at-bat. Looking to get things going here for the bottom of the sixth. Really probably could use a couple runs here to make sure you don't have to score all those runs at the bottom of the seventh. Be nice, definitely, to plate some runs in this inning, as Job has strike one called on her. 0-1 is the count. That pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think I hear somebody maybe in the bullpen. I'm going to... Oh, no, I'm wrong. I don't know what that was. Oh. I thought I heard somebody in the bullpen, but just Alex over here.
My bad. That is on me. Did not mean to
oh, well.
Get your blood flowing.
Just, thought maybe we were going to have... Maybe Clarinda was thinking about a pitching change, but nope. Job pops this one up to left field. The left fielder, Ellie Olsen's able to get underneath of it for the grab and for out number 1. That brings up Janessa Woolsey. Woolsey was hit by a pitch in her last at-bat, and she struck out in her first, so she's currently sitting at an 0-1. Woolsey swings on this one, fouls it down, third base line. 0-1's the count. Holwager's 0-1 pitch is called ball. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Nobody on for the Cardinals and 1 out. They currently trail Dowling Catholic by 4 runs, 6-2. As that's going to be a single there for Woolsey. Rips it in between the third baseman and the shortstop. Janessa Woolsey gets on base with a single and brings up Andy Woods, the first baseman. Andy Woods popped out in her first at-bat. She struck out in her second. There's going to be a pinch runner for Janessa Woolsey. That pinch runner for Woolsey will be Stevie Wilmus. Andy Woods is the lefty, is in the batter's box, getting ready for her AB. That pitch is high In there for a strike, excuse me. Wilmus is over on first.
She's right in the sweet spot where she
There's
is
a
in
nice
the
sun, yeah. The trees kind of block, trees, maybe clouds, I'm not exactly sure, block the sun from just about everybody on the field except that first base runner and the first baseman. And maybe catches the right and center fielder in the perfect spot sometimes if they move towards that position. But Andy Woods is down, no balls and 2 strikes in this count. Whole wagers 0-2 pitch outside for a ball, maybe a little high too. 1-2 is the count. Whole wagers getting the pitch. 1-2 count to Andy Woods inside, high for a ball. Move to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here for the Cardinals. Runner on first. Whole wagers pitch to Woods. Woods pops it straight back into the fence. Fouls it off. So it'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes for Gabby Holewager and Andy Woods. Holewager's 2-2 pitch misses for a ball. Full count now.
She came all the way back down 0-2 in the count. So
yep, able to have some patience and come back down, battle back. She pops this one, fouls it over the home dugout. So it'll stay at a full count. If I was keeping pitchers' counts between each one of these ABs, I don't know what this one would be at, but it'd definitely be a lot. Maybe that's something we should start doing, is keeping pitch counts for these ABs. Andy Woods watches strike 3 go by, so a big strikeout there for Holewager. Puts Dowling Catholic in a situation with a base runner on first and 2 outs, bringing up Maddie Cole, the right fielder. That's Holewager's 5th strikeout of the game. She pitches a ball to Maddie Cole early on. 1-0 is the count. Cole hits one directly back to the pitcher, Holewager, who tips it, and it goes to the shortstop, Kylie Matejski, who's able to make the play for out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Dowling Catholic leads this one 6-2. We'll be back for that top of the 7th right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Everybody is Dowling Catholic gets set to bat there. I think it's their 5, 6, 7 hitters. Kaylee Winter up to the plate first. She's popped out in her first 2 at-bats, and then she was able to get on with an error in her last at-bat. And that error was kind of a, could have probably went either way. It's a hard hit directly back to Addie Wagner, right off the shin. But Wagner was able to, continue on. She's still pitching in this one. She's down in this count, 2 balls to no strikes. Wagner on the day only has, I think, the 1 strikeout. She's walked 3 and 6 runs allowed as Winter fouls that one over the opposing dugout, the visiting dugout. 2-1's the count now.
You say the error. I'd rather have the error than a broken chin.
Yeah, definitely. Winter powers this one past the shortstop. It's going to go for a single for Kaylee Winter to get things going here for Dowling Catholic in the 7th. Brings up Molly Young, the right fielder. Young popped up in her last at-bat. She doubled in her at-bat before then. And in her first AB, she popped up as well. Runner on first for the Maroons. No outs. They're up 6-2. As Young watches a strike go by. 0-1's the count. Addie Wagner's 0-1 pitch to Young. Kind of gets away from the catcher, Ripley Sunderman. That allows Winter to take second. Winter rounded it, thought about going 3, decides to stay at 2. Wagner's 1-1 pitch. Looks like Young was looking to bunt. Goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Molly Young. Wagner's 1-2 pitch. Called ball. I think that was a nice little off-speed. I don't know what they call that a change-up in softball. I'm not exactly sure. I think they call that a change-up in softball. The difference between the pitches in softball and baseball, it's a little bit, there's some pretty big differences, and I'm trying to get them down completely.
I honestly couldn't tell you any of the pitches. I only know some of them just because of the MLB The Show.
Yeah, there's some nice ones that Molly Young hits that one right back to Addie Wagner. Wagner able to make the play at first for out number 1 in this one. However, Young does move Winter over to third. Brings up Gabby Holwager, the pitcher tonight.
Now to bat number 23, Gabby Holwager.
Holwager she popped out in her last she grounded into a double play her last at-bat. She popped out in her last at-bat. Her second at-bat, and she grounded out in her first at-bat. So currently sitting 0 for 3 as she watches a ball go by. Runner on third for Dowling Catholic. So if Holwager's really able to put this one in play, you'd probably be thinking score. Holwager up 2-0 in the count. This one she hits over the head of Brent Isaacson, the shortstop. So that'll go as a single, an RBI single at that for Gabby Holwager. Kind of makes things easier for herself there as we get ready for the bottom of the 7th. Like Addie Wagner's night will be done. Brings to the circle Mallory Woods. I'm pretty sure she pitched a majority of that first game against Dowling Catholic. So far before that first game, she was 3-0 on the night or on the year. She's allowed 23 hits, 14 runs. Only 4 of those are earned runs. She's walked 6 and she struck out 16. She's currently throwing an ERA of 102. So that's a pretty impressive ERA there for Mallory Woods, who is also, does it say any? Oh, it does. 27.1 innings pitched. So an ERA of 102 through 27 innings is pretty impressive. We'll let her warm up. We'll be back here for the rest of the 7th inning here on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Well, we lied. Mallory Woods did not need that many innings to pitch, so that warm-up was very short-lived. She's pitching against Alex Curtin, the catcher, who threw 3 at-bats, grounded out in her last. She walked on her second, and she was able to get a single where she scored in her first at-bat. She's currently tied in the count, 1 ball, 1 strike with Mallory Woods. 7-2 is the Dowling Catholic lead as she looked to bunt. Curtin did. Fouls it. With the runner on second, was trying to maybe get a sac bunt to advance a runner, put one in scoring position with 2 outs. But now there's still only 1 out in this one, as Alex Curtin pops that one up to center field. Jersey Knight able to get underneath of it for the grab, and out number 2. That brings up now the designated player, Grace Nagel.
Now to bat number 3, Grace Nagel.
Grace Nagel went through this one. She's got 2 singles. She was also got out with a fielder's choice in her first or second at-bat. Still, though, the 2 singles, 2 for 3, pretty impressive night for Grace Nagel. As Mallory Woods pitches to her, Nagel pops it up over the home field dugout, so it'll be strike 1. Foul ball for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Mallory Woods is 0-1 pitch to Nagel. Nagel swings on, hits it past the second baseman. That'll go for a base hit, single, and it'll move. That will move, I believe that's Holwager, all the way to third. So Holwager takes third on the Grace Nagel 2 for 3 night, or 3 for 4 night now, with 3 singles. Brings Dowling Catholic back to the top of their lineup, where Ellie Olson gets ready to bat. Olson singled in her first at-bat, singled in her second at-bat, singled in her third at-bat. Then she was able to get on with an error in her last at-bat, currently sitting 3 for 3 on the night. She's now in a situation with runners on the corners for Dowling Catholic and 2 outs. As Mallory Woods' first pitch is called ball. It has started to sprinkle a little bit here in Clarinda. I think I said that earlier. I said, looks like it's going to rain.
Good job,
maybe I should
weatherman.
become a weatherman.
Yeah.
It looks like it was going to rain. It is starting to rain.
You can feel it in your knee.
As Mallory Woods is working on Ellie Olson. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Maroons. Mallory Woods' 1-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. If Clarinda is able to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored, that would be ideal. You know, you don't want to have to come back a lot down Already down 5. He wouldn't like to make it any more. Runners on second and third now for the Maroon.
Well, if you take a look at the scoreboard, that's kind of that's kind of what's been happening. Just one run.
Yeah.
Every inning.
Yeah, it's been a one-run. And other than the first inning where both teams were able to put on 2, Clarinda didn't put on any more after that, and Dowling Catholic has put on 1 in just about every inning except for the third. Ellie Olson fouls that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Runners on second and third, 2 outs for Dowling Catholic. Mallory Woods is 1-2 pitch outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Woods trying to get out of this inning and hopefully start some momentum for that Cardinal hitting that needs to score at least 5 runs right now. Olson fouls that one straight back. I see a car out there with the windows rolled down. That is unfortunate. It's not raining too hard, so it's not that big of a deal, but
I think it stopped.
I think it might be still going a little bit. As Ellie Olson swings on that one, gets in between the shortstop and second baseman for a run. 2 runs score, and the 2 RBI single there for the left fielder, Ellie Olson. That puts this score to 9-2, now a 7-run lead for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Puts Madison Nagel, the first baseman, up to the plate for the Maroons. Nagel, she singled in her last at-bat. She was also able to score a run in that. She walked, she popped out, and she struck out. That one, she looks like she's going to ground out for out number 3. So Clarinda goes to the bottom of the 7th, down 7 runs. Need a lot to happen. We'll see if they can right after this here on the 4 Digital Solutions live stream.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, everybody, where the Clarinda Cardinals currently trail 9-2 as we get ready for the bottom of the 7th, where the Cardinals need a lot to happen. They currently are down 7 runs, need to score all 7 in this inning to keep it alive, and then, score 1 more and you get that win. Score 8, you get that win. But looks like there will be a pinch hitter. Lily Merrill will not be hitting this AB. It will be Kaylee Smith.
One thing I noticed when I was looking over the stats earlier, Kaylee Smith's 1,000 on. She's batting 1,000 on the year.
What is it, 1 for or 2? How many?
2 for 2.
2 for 2. I was gonna say she's not a normal face in this Clarinda lineup, but it's a good thing to get some players in who don't usually play. You get some varsity experience. Definitely a boost for the coming year, where I think she is the JV catcher, so she'll probably have to take the place of Ripley Sunderman, the senior, leaving after this year. Kaylee Smith swings and misses. 1, 2, 3, all strikes, and Holwager gets her, I think that's her 6th strikeout of the game.
Might just have to give my apology to Kaylee after that. I ruined her 1,000 season.
Yeah, go figure. That's 3 times now that the catcher announcer's jinx has hit us. brings Clarinda back to the top of the order. Jersey Knight steps up to the plate. She doubled in her first at-bat, popped out and grounded out in her next two. 1 out for the Cardinals. They currently trail by 7 runs. Knight hits on that one down the third baseline. Third baseman Winter is able to make the play for out number 2. Which brings now the senior catcher, Ripley Sunderman, who I am also just now learning is a lefty. I've done a lot of Clarinda softball games, and I'm just now figuring it out that she is a lefty.
Yeah, I thought that to myself at the beginning.
That's something I knew that Andy Woods was a lefty, and I knew that Maddie Cole was a lefty. And now I'm questioning myself if there's any more lefties in this roster that I don't know of. There probably is. Ripley does hit that one down the first base line, which is usually where a lefty would hit it because, you know, it's usually a lefty usually goes down the right field.
Honestly, until the night I didn't know lefties existed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Softball? Yeah, that's a good joke, I guess. Sunderman tied at this count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Holwager gets another strike in there. Looking to finish this game with this next pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ripley Sunderman. Holwager's 1-2 pitch to Sunderman. Outside for ball 2. 2-2 is the count now. The 2-2 pitch from Holwager gets Ripley Sunderman to swing on it, and it'll pop out to left field, and that's how this game will come to a close. 9-2, the Dowling Catholic Maroons take a victory over the Clarinda Cardinals. Alex, list your thoughts on the game.
Well, as we watched in the first game, it didn't go as planned for Clarinda, and Dowling Catholic came down here. This was basically just a motivation game, playing a 3A school as a 5A, and you've been playing, you know, number one team in the 5A, Pleasant Valley, and I think you mentioned
number 2. Some losses to West Des Moines Valley. That's a number 2 team in 5A. Pleasant Valley, the number 1 team in 5A. As for the Clarinda Cardinals, they fall to 10-4 now, and Dowling Catholic moves to 7-6. So this puts Dowling Catholic at that above 500 rate. Clarinda still sitting pretty solid. I think when it comes to conference play, only 1 loss in the conference, I believe, so far.
It's not a bad thing to have.
Yeah, and they continue that tough conference play through this week. They get Glenwood tomorrow. We'll be excited. We will be on the call for that one, so be sure to tune in for tomorrow for the Glenwood Clarinda softball game. We will be here 7:30 start time. For tonight, Dowling Catholic takes a 9-2 victory over the Clarinda Cardinals. You've been listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream here in Clarinda. For Tate, Amy, and Alex Liss, I'm saying have a great night, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow.